Alright, hello everybody, it is I, Granarite. Here we are back with another episode of Let's Play Assassin's Creed Syndicate. We are here in Westminster, still getting collectibles, and so we have a few things here we're going to get in this area that we just did, and then we're going to work our way this way. We're going to leave like Buckingham and all that, I think, for last. So let's go this way. We have a chest right over here. It's also a shop, so we might as well refill our stuff really quick.
I believe that should help you greatly.
Time I nearly journeyed to America.
Well, he almost journeyed to America. You hear that? Alright, now let's go get this. And there is a... Okay, I'm just kind of looking. Chest along the way. Or a fragment along the way. So just a reminder for those that are watching, there are no streams all of next week because I will be out of country on vacation. So no streams next week. And there's that. So let's see if we can get this. This is about right. Come on now. Should be close enough to get it there. All right, now we'll go up here. All right. So we won't get Westminster all the collectibles done today. So we will continue those when we get back, of course. There you are, and you're wanting me to jump from tree to tree. There we go.
No one steals while I'm around.
All right, let's see this illustration we got. Holiday time, booking for an excursion train. And then let's go do the Fight Club right over here. Because we're here, and we can get it done already. Nice boxing ring.
I knew you'd come. Good luck in there. Not that you'll need it.
Oh, I meant to get the third one and I didn't. Oh well. Keep fighting.
Take out our feisty competitor. I'm gonna kill you. Danger to the pig.
took him out. I didn't mean to. See, I don't think that got all 3 of them. I think that was just 2 of them. I don't think he was low enough. Oh well. Again.
Incredible match. Come again sometime, you hear? We'll take on our champion to be.
I don't mean to go, like, I guess I hit it just at the right time that it also takes them out, but I don't mean to. Nonetheless, we're winning. That's what matters. I think I got 2 of them. I don't know if I got all 3 of them, though. Yeah, they weren't all highlighted.
Absolutely delightful. Which will be our next contestant?
Good deal. See, it doesn't feel like I pressed it on the controller, but I guess I do. Because I guess I'm pressing it while they're going down to, like, no health. Ow.
Don't just attack her one at a time!
You get multiple of them now? There we go, that's a 4. And see, if you don't get them all highlighted, it doesn't do anything. All right, last round here. Ow. I need to kind of focus here because I've taken some hits just trying to set up these multi-kills. Well, I'm getting multiple of them, but they're not in the right spots.
What a spectacular fight, my lady. My friends,
Good deal. Hey, have a nice day. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. We were beating up on people. All right, let's hop over this way. Last stream, my place power got out. Oh, I'm sorry. I hope you got that fixed. That's down there. Hi. I think those guys are going to be a real pain, aren't they? All right, let's go get this one next. Hi. Power go out due to bad storms or something, or just a glitch? So let's see what we got here. We have something in Westminster. We have the Wellington Barracks. The Wellington Barracks were built by Sir Francis Smith and Philip Hardwick in 1838, and since that time, it has been the home of the most senior regiment of the British Infantry, the Grenadier Guards. Lovely chaps. The length of the barracks runs between Queen Anne's Gate and Buckingham Gate. The building was also home to the Royal Military Chapel, which was destroyed in 1944 during a German blitz on London. It was rebuilt in the 1960s and is present the only military chapel remaining in all of London. It rained. Gotcha. Storms can do that sometimes. All right, so we have some reconstructed data. DDS genetic memory export, subject Proto Calderon, 3 out of 4, date 1498, location Agnadello. My brothers have traveled from Agnadello to greet me, swords drawn. They know why I am here. They will not allow me to use the shroud. None shall stand in my way. Vincenzo, it seems only yesterday we trained together. I try to wound him, but he is not holding back. He exposes his side and I react. I will mourn him later. Why do they face me one at a time? Together they could easily take me. One of our recruits sweeps low and I swing high. I have left him with a horrible scar, but he may survive. I hear a soft click of a wrist blade and an immediate thrust behind me. My sword connects with an assassin moving in for the kill. A thrown knife digs into my shoulder. I shudder as I pull it out and hurl it back into the owner's right eye. I leave my brothers either dead or disabled and continue. There is no returning to the order, no returning to Roma, only Agnadello. Pretty harsh. All right, let's look at this. Well, today will be the last day of streams for a while since I will be out next week. So we'll get this stream and then our Pokemon stream in today, and then that's probably going to do it for now. We got another collectible here. The Tower, the 7th day of June, 1915. And then we're going into our last child liberation, I believe. We got a perk here. I think we had just got Flawless Fighter. So the last location we have here is Goodfellow's Brewery. Goodfellow's excellent hop brew is one of the most revered in the city. Their Westminster factory was bought anonymously several years ago and handed over to Lily Graves, leader of the Westminster division of the Blighters Gang. It is rumored that this brewery thrives on dirty money and child labor, but no one has yet dared to investigate. There's a lot of guys there. Let's find a better way in if we can. Not a whole lot of guys in here.
Hang in there.
Thank you.
Up we go, all Batman-like. We get up there further. Probably be worth to get that later.
Remember the last girl who succumbed to laziness? Locked herself in the laundry room for an entire day before we found her. Locked herself in the laundry room for an entire day before we found her.
Grab this while we're up here.
She couldn't escape the ringer, and she rolled out the other side.
I'll just pretend I never saw her.
But she couldn't escape the ringer, and she rolled out the other side as flat as needed done.
You'll earn yourself another night in the pit with that attitude.
Alright, we do have a couple guys in this next route down that we need to take, or this next level down.
Say what you beg of her. Or do anything, just please let me live. I beg you.
Don't fret, children.
Thanks muchly, miss.
I'll be right back.
Thanks for the old lady.
Looks like there's just two.
Everything will be all right.
Are you working for
Easy peasy. That finishes out Clara Hodea. We got the legendary assassin gauntlet schematic. Oh, hi, Lilia.
Tear those bloody fry twins apart and bring me the piece.
Surprises you're coming out already. No. You're gonna show yourself. We're taking you out. Alright, chest here. So we already took out Lilia Graves, who was the last gang leader. So she's done. Her fault. Shouldn't have showed up for the fight. Alright. So let's go get... It's not really a good way to get all this stuff here. Let's go get this stuff down here. Kind of been working around it. Alright, let's grab this beer. And then there's an illustration, and then a chest, and then a fragment.
You lobcock!
What'd you call me? Should go right over it. All right. We got the Eagle Splendor Knuckles here. These use these heavy knuckles to punch people in the face just like an eagle. Pretty good. Let's go ahead and upgrade these. I think the only one we had left, there was just one more. I guess we have to craft it still. We already got these other. Pretty close to being done. Here's this. Don't have enough yet to money to craft it. That's what we need a bit more of. But that shouldn't be a problem for us to get. Let's go get this. And then there was another beer bottle closed. So once we get that, we'll go in and look at these illustrations and the notes on the beer. All right, let's see what we got. So the illustrations we got, was this one of them? Communist clubroom near license. I think we already had that one. So picture sale in London. And dinner at the Royal Literary Fund, the King of Belgians in the chair. So then we have Buren's Renegade. Pale ale, Alistair Benedict brews. Sean's tasting note. Pours a clear billowy yellow color. I've never actually seen a color I would describe as bilious before now. But that's what Alistair's Benedict brew seems to be aiming for. And by God, they've nailed it. Rotten grain dominates the flavor profile, which is an unusual choice, balanced by a musty funkiness reminiscent of the water that pools at the bottom of a poorly drained gym shower. And not a nice, clean, modern fitness center either. One of those sweaty concrete monstrosities from the 1970s and somewhere like Loughborough, where large men with broken noses gather outside with large dogs to poke fun at patrons leaving in neon gym wear. His Lordship's Dinner Ale, Ivory Brew, Bath of 1868. Sean 16, a beer from England's prettiest city and suitable for the King's dinner, no less. Well, the name is appropriate, as I need a full 5-course meal to get a taste of this concoction out of the misery of my sad mouth. Tastes like someone drained the water table from Highgate Cemetery, strained the bits and bottled it under the light of a blood moon. I did some historical digging on this Ivory Brewery. It burned to the ground in 1879, and do you know what? I'm glad. I hope the fire brigade sat back and watched it burn, then salted the earth, because they knew that sometimes a place becomes so defiled by what happened there can never be put to wholesome use again. This is a bad beer. Oh, Sean. All right, let's go get these chests. Looks like there is a fragment. Where? I'm guessing that it's up and across this gap, but I don't see it. Well, there it is. I will grab this, and I think there was another chest up here. Alright, looks like it's on the top floor. And then let's go towards this. That was a long zip. Did I? Is there a fragment over here I missed, potentially? Right there. Come on. Being a real pain getting the angle right. Alright, with some cargo we can hijack. Oh, a lot of snipers about here. A lot of guys. Look how many guys we took out with those. We'll come back to here after we deliver this. We need to go back to our train and pick up our income anyways.
Go on. That's it.
Only kids in the 1900s will remember this. That's right. All right, let's go back to our train. Here it is.
Seems a letter has come for Jacob.
Knock some sense into people with that cape.
All right, that gives us a bunch of money. So let's craft that gauntlet. Can't upgrade it yet, though. So we have the basic leather gauntlet, perfect for a new assassin, tougher and than plain leather, but maintained with flexible for ease of combat. You're about substance over style when you might be interested in this workhorse of a gauntlet, a fearsome weapon of terrifying tool, a mythic beast of tremendous power. Incidentally, have you ever looked up genetic chimeras? It's not related to this stuff. To this gauntlet, but it's fascinating stuff. And then the one we just got, wearing this gauntlet is evidence of great experience and incredible skill. And we'll get that upgraded in just a bit. Let's hop back here. We want to see, where was those? This is the stuff that we, or where we looted that place. And who do we have here? It's not telling me. Wallace Bone. Okay.
Streets closed, state your business. Don't you lay your hands on me.
Get out of here. Get a bunch of money for completing that crowd event, so that's nice.
Excellent choice. Hope to see you again.
This is where we stole that cargo. Cleaned with the bodies pretty quick, didn't they?
Nice to see you again.
Chest in here. That didn't, okay, that kind of refilled what it took for us to. So what's this? This is a new collectible. So the illustration we just got was instruction of pauper children in South Metropolitan District School, Sutton. Okay. So the Royal Correspondence, May 21st of 1861, from Mrs. Lincoln. Madam, I have received a letter which your Majesty had the kindness to write, and am deeply grateful for expressions of tender sympathy, coming as they do from a heart which, from its own sorrow, can appreciate the intense grief I now endure. Accept, madam, the assurance of my heartfelt thanks, and believe me in the deepest sorrow, your Majesty's sincere and grateful friend, Mary Lincoln. That's nice. So that's from Mary Todd Lincoln. We're gonna hop over here, and then we'll go get this guy. And what was his name? Wallace Bone. What do we know about Mr. Wallace Bone? So Wallace Bones spent the majority of his life feeling bored to death. So bored, in fact, he resorted to illicit substances to pass the time. In his intoxication, Bone has been known to do terrible things, but has too many connections in the city to be properly sentenced for his crimes. Bone always travels with a large escort of thugs to protect him, especially when he is in no state to protect himself. Singling out, kill him from a hiding spot. Okay.
The very best of London.
We have another database entry here. We'll grab this flower, then we'll read both of these. So we have Belgrave Square. Before 1820, Belgrave Square was a rural farming area between the city of London and the nearby city of Knightsbridge. Considered a swamp and a haven for dog fighters, the land was developed by landowners in collaboration with the high and mighty Grosvenor family to create an expansion of London. The project was completed in 1825. The corners of this 10-acre square correspond with the 4 points of the compass. The largely uniform houses that line the square have been occupied by many notable English people, including ambassadors, politicians, perhaps most famously, Queen Victoria's mother, the Duchess of Kent. I bet Ben Day was fun. Hello, Duchess. My, that's a lot of bottles for recycling. And then we just got the Persian iris, Iris persica, a message. There are more than 30 species of iris, both bulbous and with other roots. From their brilliant and diverse colors, resembling those of a rainbow, these beautiful flowers have been named after the messenger of the gods, and it is well known that the fair iris was bearer of good news only. Up we go. I want to murder them. Let's see if we can get this really quick. I did not get the angle right for that. There we go. So I think that's the hiding spot it wants us to get him from, potentially.
Only the Templar Order can restore this city to its untainted glory.
That didn't work, did it? Take advantage of him being up there, though, and take him out.
I want to murder them. Murder them all. The rats who infest our streets deserve only death. It's up to me to restore the purity of the
Gotta get down fast. Alright, so we just need him to start walking again.
One less to worry about.
Wow, reset there, buddy. Wait, they have invisible technology? Templars or assassins have everything.
Good riddance.
Okay, I needed to reset him, which is why we did that.
Ready, fire! Target in sight!
Ow! Shot me out of the air. Did you see that?
The rats who infest our streets deserve only... Only the Templar Order can restore this city to its untainted glory.
So my dad is a member of the Assassin's Creed, and then because he has access to that, that's right, absolutely. There we go. Goodness, all trying to get the 100% sync here.
A brief crack of light between two eternities of darkness.
I say, should there just be a couple things left for us to collect here? And there were a couple chests over here.
Holy shit! Someone stop that driver!
We have a couple more races left to do, and one of them's right there. Get upstairs and get this.
With a false moustache.
All right, we have enough money now to refill, or not refill, but to upgrade this. What do we get in our database here? Got some assassin intel. So we have DDS genetic memory export, subject Perodo Calderon, 4 out of 4, date 1498, location Agnadello. My enemies come in great numbers. If my brothers do not reach me first, I give my life for my sons, gambling everything upon a legend. Where I am empty in faith, I am filled with desperate hope. So beautiful. It is a plain thing. Carefully folded inside a simple wooden box, but it is so much more. It speaks inside my head. I feel what it that it wants to heal my wounds? No, I am here for my son. I wrap his tiny body in the shroud. Flawed material, it tells me. I tell it it is not flawed, but it insists. I order it to heal him. I feel as though my head will burst. It takes my concentration to keep from blacking out. My son screams. I have to force myself to leave him in the cloth. What chance does he have without it? I cradle my baby wrapped in the shroud. It is humming an eerie song. A voice in my head matches the tune. Your pain is temporary. Ignore it, it demands. Does it not understand that he is a mere infant? I remove my son from the shroud. He is no longer crying. He looks at me with glossy eyes, and I wonder if he has truly been healed. Has his pain been worth the pain I have caused? I return the shroud to its box and leave. You remember that one time my cousin let me play Mother 3? I never the same innocent me since then. Alright, let's go do this race.
Come, choose your horse.
Get off me, missus.
Come on.
We just launched that woman over that hedge. Did you see that?
Easy now.
Everybody got a little stuck in that corner, but remember the rubber banding in this is not fair. We need to keep going as fast as possible. I mean, watch the map. See how quick they catch up. We're halfway done. What did he get stuck on that turned him so far off course? Not that I'm complaining, but wow, that was lucky for us. Last one. Car chasing in the 1900s, pretty much. All right, now we're gonna hop back here. So we have one more triathlon to do for Robert Topping, and then we're done with all of his stuff. And then there was one more collectible back in the corner of the map. So let's go get the collectible first, actually, and deliver those cargo goods. And then we'll do that final triathlon to end out the episode. All right, so here's where we just did that race. And there's the secret that we need to get. I wonder why that one's marked. Not that I'm complaining. Get out of here. All right, let's get this delivered. Tree in the way. Oh my gosh. We're a little stuck. Come on. All right, and let's do this last Robert topping thing. This triathlon. The first triathlon was not that bad, so we'll see how bad this one is. Might as well just refill as we go by. All right, reach the finish line in time. Here we go. It's just us. So it's just a time trial thing. "37 checkpoints in 5 minutes. Alright, then it wants us to run here. drive, okay? Well, there's 10 done.
Slow down.
Sorry, buddy. No, don't jump in there. We're about halfway done with our time, and we are not halfway done with these checkpoints yet. Of course, the run sections are definitely slowing us down. We had 17 left and 2 minutes to get it. Okay, we're definitely knocking through them now. We have 10 left. Climb. Thank you. Three more. 2 more. Finish line. We got it. Very nice. And we got the world's greatest cane sword schematic.
Streets closed. Yes! Yes!
All right. Let's get that. Let that check itself off first, really quick. Thank you. Now we're gonna go back to our train. Pick up our income. It's probably gonna end out this episode. We got a lot done, so that's nice.
Seems a letter has come for Jacob.
So progression log, we got a secret of London. crafting gear-wise, we had gotten the world's greatest cane sword, but we don't have the Lignum Vitae. Database. We got something here in Westminster. We have the Horse Guards. The Horse Guards is the official headquarters of the Household Cavalry Mounted Regiment, the squadron that makes up the Life Guard of the monarchy. This site used to be the tilt yard of the Palace of Westminster in 16th and 17th centuries. The Tudor dynasty held extravagant jousting tournaments on this site that were reportedly attended by thousands of spectators. The tilt yard was also used for fireworks and bear baiting matches, not simultaneously. The first building on this site was constructed in 1641 after the tilt yard was closed for what historians have called some serious disturbances. Don't ask. The first Horse Guards was built in 1665 and torn down in 1749 after the building deteriorated to such a degree that soldiers and horses were in near constant danger of being crushed by falling debris. I think I've used those builders. Construction on the Horse Guards seen today began in 1750, and the Queen's Household Cavalry moved into the building 5 years later. In the ensuing years, two areas of the Horse Guards gained a reputation for the, shall we say, non-military activities that took place there. The first was a cockfighting pit uncovered in the basement. The second was a public coffee house that attracted prostitutes. You know how they adore lattes. Police often arrived on the scene to settle disputes and disorder, only to be turned away by the military. The coffee house finally closed in 1850. And then we had St. James Park. Before there was a park and a palace, there was a hospital. Dating as far back as 1267, St. James Hospital specialized in treating female lepers. The patients worked on the marshy land around the hospital as part of their treatment, primarily raising hogs for the hospital to sell. Not often the hospital is funded by pork. King Henry VIII acquired the land in 1532 and used it as a hunting ground, making St. James Park the oldest of London's royal parks. While Henry VIII used the park to hunt, Queen Elizabeth hosted lavish parties in the park. King James invested in the park, adding gardens and a menagerie of exotic animals. And as the English Civil War came to a close, King Charles made his final procession from St. James to Whitehall Palace, where his execution awaited him. Charles II was the last monarch to take care of St. James Park for some time. When he died, the park gained a reputation for criminal activity and prostitution. John Wilmot, the Libertine Earl of Rochester, wrote a poem called A Ramble in St. James Park, which describes the unsavory happenings in the park with graphic detail. I've read it. Definitely an SFW. It's rare you can say that about poetry. Alright, so let's hop back to West. So we've got all of this completed now, and Robert Topping stuff. So we have these two areas outside of Westminster, and then these two in Westminster. We've already eliminated Lilia Graves. And all we have left is 2 Templar targets and 2 bounty hunts. Looks like we have 38 out of 60 chests, 19 out of 28 Animus fragments, 2 out of 4 beer bottles, 2 out of 5 super chests, 9 out of 10 illustrations, 3 out of 6 flowers, 1 out of 2 royal correspondence, and 3 out of 7 music boxes. So anyways, we are going to end the episode here. We do hope you all enjoyed, and we'll see you next time. We'll be back with some Pokemon in just a sec.